Hello and welcome back, Wheelman's Garage from the backyard today with two drones, two very similar drones. We have the Feimi Mini3 and the Potensic Atom 2. Now, I've seen a few reviews of these. They've compared them in the past. The specs are almost the same. Okay, the cameras are compatible, half-inch sensors, and all in all, they should be pretty well compatible. The closest thing is the camera, half-inch sensors, okay, 4K 30, but this little beauty here, or this little orange thing here, is capable of 4K 60. But the Atom 2, only 4K 30 and 2.7K at 30. So what do they have? What resolution can we test them in where they're all the same? 1080p at 60. You see my other videos up here where I did a few of the other Atom 2 comparisons and some of the other drones at 1080 60. We're going to do the same thing with this, because why do you buy a video drone if not to look at video or take pictures? So the camera is one of the most important parts, if not the most important part. Okay, so they both have very similar stats on the camera. They both have very similar stats on range, which is subjective. Well, video is subjective too, right? The controllers, we have the brand new developed one for the Atom 2, and we have the one for the Fimi. Now this and the X8 Fimi, the X8 SE controller, which is about the same size as this one, and this Atom, they have proprietary cables. So the wiring coming out of the controller is not USB-C standard. It's reversed. And then it switches again when it comes out the other end, so you can put an extension on. Same thing with here, okay? This, unlike this, it's an accordion. Both ends come out. And this one, only one end comes out. Okay? Very similar stuff. Lots of buttons and gizmos here that you can push accidentally. It's a massive controller for what it is. It feels good. It is nice, okay? But lots of buttons, lots of things, whatever. The Feimi Mini, pretty basic. You got video, photo, up and down, you know. You can zoom with it, but at 1080p 60, we're not going to zoom, okay? You have a return to home button, and you have a return to home button. And that's about it, okay? USB-C charging, USB-C charging, okay? And then this is the USB-C for the proprietary cable if you're connecting to a phone. So we're going to get both of these up, and we're going to just go out and back for 3 or 4 minutes, okay? I'm going to do the comparison like I did with the other ones, up and back, and have a little chit chat at the end, okay? So yeah, they are so similar in specs. I don't know why anybody's trying to compare this to a DJI Mini 3 or to a even bigger one. I don't know. I don't get it. They're trying to compare this to ones that have a much smaller camera, so on and so forth. Potensic do a very good job with their camera programming. I will admit that. Very good. Okay, so let's get them on the pad. Let's get them up. Let's have a look at them hovering. Okay. Oh, as far as weight goes, less than 1 gram more. Okay, I'll put the pictures up here. Less than 1.8 of a gram more ready to fly. Okay, it's virtually identical. Okay, let me get the phone, hook it up, something on the pad there, and we'll come right back. And we're back. It's on the pad, ready to go. The pizza box. We've started the app. Have a screenshot. We can enter it. And we're going to go back out again because I think I saw SE. There's 3 there. Okay. There we go. Enter. Everything's there. 50 meters up. Blah, 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 blah. Return to home. Batteries 99%. Good. Okay. Look at that. That's a really clear picture. So we're going to go down. We've got to SD card. Let's format the card. Format the card. Because you saw a little red mark in the bottom. Format the card. Okay, what do we got now? Format successful. Full card, there we go. 4K 30. No, we want. See, we can go 2.7K at 60 here, but we're going to go 1080p at 60 just because we can. And if we go into here with these modes on high, 264, we're good to go. We have grid lines. Let's get it up, see how it hovers, and go from there. Okay, so we're going to compare it a lot of different little ways, but basically they're a pretty close drone to each other. Okay, I say 0.8 of a gram difference in weight. Anyway, let's get this up. There it goes. Okay, it goes up to 2.5 meters according to the specs, and it's pretty good. Okay, pretty good and as stable as a Fimi. I'm not one to purport that Fimi's any good at being completely stable. It kind of wanders and maybe drifts off a little bit. Okay, let's just look at this for now. Okay, if you can see that there. Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Not too bad at all. Okay, come back down. Here we are. Okay, let's start that video. There we go. And we're going to head out that way. And I'm just going to push forward a bit. Nice and slow on the sticks. Yeah, it handles very well. Okay, slow and up. You can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want. Up. Let's go up to our favorite height, which is 55 meters. Okay, we come down with that. There we go. There we go. 55 meters. Where's 55 meters? Oh, a long way to go yet. Okay, let's get up there. Okay, so we're out at 52 meters up, out at 55. Well, let's go to 60. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to head out that way, and we're going to do a circle around and out. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go into smooth mode. Okay, smooth mode. So what's our maximum forward? 5 or 6 meters per second, okay? So remember that. So when I do the Atom 2, we're going to go video mode. So here we go. We're going out. And I'm not going to go far. I'm just going to go to the edge of the pond there. And maybe to the corner of the road there and hook around to the right and head up out towards that other road. And if I can remember to do that with the other one, we'll be doing fine. We're just going to do 3 or 4 minutes here, so we know what we're talking about. And we're out at 300 meters so far, so that's not too bad. I'm not worried about range. Out here, it does get pretty low on the range. And I will say this, for range, don't count on a Fimi. It's not very good, really. Especially if it's got any interference whatsoever. That's one step up for the Atom 2. It's got incredible range. Sometimes. We're going to find out. Okay. We got lots of red marks now, and it's chopping up a little bit. We're out at 450. We might make... Okay, so let's head a little bit to that way. There we go. And we'll just head that way. And there's that road in the middle there. So, yeah, it's choppy up a little bit, but there you go. How far out can we get? We don't know. Return to home, that's another thing. Return to home, I'm not 100% on this. Find your apron, and it doesn't point downward, and it doesn't land 2 inches from the center of the H, and all this kind of stuff. As long as it comes where I can find it and basically reach it, or it comes down within 4 or 5 meters of where it took off, and I can cancel it and then manipulate and hand grab it. Doesn't matter to me. So there we are. We're still contacted. We're going to get about 800 meters. So out here, that's not too bad. And then we're going to hit it. So as long as we remember, if we can get to the kilometer, then we'll come home, because it's really interference place out here, and it does interfere quite a bit. Tons of Wi-Fi, massive Wi-Fi from the pit with all the equipment and stuff. So there, we lost it there at, don't know, probably about 900 meters or so. So I'm going to look at that little lake on the bottom there, and we're going to see if it comes home. I have a flashing light on the controller, which means it's not connected, so it should have turned around and come home. And we had 99% in the battery, so let's see what happens. There it comes. There's the H on the screen, and it comes back at 700, let's say. So a couple hundred meters, not too bad. The horizon's not bad, okay? Fimi does have, or did have, or still does have. There's a mosquito on the lens of the camera. So Fimi does have, and has had, and still will always have, some kind of an issue with horizon tilt. That's the other thing. As far as price goes, I just looked it up, because there's this Prime Amazon thing going on for the next week or so. But regardless, there's always sales going on. Under $300. Okay? Under $300 for a single kit of the Feimi Mini3, which is super packed with all kinds of features and one of the best waypoint mission planners ever. 4K 60, 48 megapixel camera photos. It really has a lot to offer. Depends if your tastes are subjective or not to the kind of video that it produces. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people like the oversaturation that it sometimes causes. Some people don't. Some people like to do post. Some people always want all and everything to be an option on the camera, so you can change everything. Oh, it's coming down. Landing pad detected. I don't have a landing pad. Sorry, how high are you? I stopped it. Let's go forward where I can see it. Oh, come on back, buddy. There we are. And we're coming back. And it's coming down. And there we are. Boom. We're back. I tell you, the screen here looks phenomenal. Mini 3, no problem, and it's still stable, still pretty good. Look at that. If we can get a quick one there. Okay, I'll try and point it out in the middle there for you. Okay. So there we have it. Just going to go up and grab it, and we're going to next attack with the Atom 2. Okay, stay tuned. Hey, here we are. Next we have the Atom 2 from Potensic. It's on the pad, ready to go. Got the screenshot going here, and we're all set to go. We enter the fly, and there it is. Okay, everything is there, and it says EVs at 0, and we're already at 1080p at 60, because this is what I've been filming the last 3 or 4 days at. Okay, we set everything here, right now we want video speed, and I can change the speed by just a click of the button here. Okay, so we're just going to video mode. There we go. What is our return to home is 60. We want 55. Maximum altitude is, yeah, I don't really worry about that. No limit. Onward, onward, da, 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 da. Okay, great. You can change your home point. I like that. You can do an alternate home point. Has a lot of unique little things that I really do like. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Okay. To get it up in the air, there's nothing. This is an annoyance, another annoyance I have. To get it up in the air, there's no prompt, there's no icon, there's nothing. You can't. You have to touch the screen and look around to see a blue line so you can swipe over so it takes off. Or you can set it for one-hand takeoff, which I've done. Please excuse the trucks that go by. But anyway, so one-hand takeoff is hold that down and hold this. So here we go. Click, click.
Takeoff.
And let go. Okay. There we go.
The home point has been refreshed.
Okay. I will say it's like a rock. Okay. I'll try and focus in a little bit on it, but here you go. If you can see it there, it is like a rock. It's not going anywhere. So as far as this and the Fimi go, it's a lot more stable than the Fimi at this point. Okay, let's start that video. Start the video. There we go. Got lots of room on the card. Let's go forward a little bit, and it's you hardly have to touch it at all. Okay, turn a little bit. There we go, and up. And there we go. It's going up. We're gonna go forward. Look at that blue sky. Is that really the color of the sky? We don't know. But anyway, it looks really pretty, doesn't it? It looks really good. So the problem with this is all your telemetry is up in the sky and it's white. So are the clouds. It's another annoyance. And they're tiny. The font should be bigger. So height 24. Let's bring that down. And we're going to go to about there. Okay, up we go. 30, 35. See, it's so hard to see. 42. We want to go to 60, right? Oh, we're in slow mode as well, so there we go, 60. There we go. Okay. Head out that way, and we were 55 meters the other side distance. So we were about there. Okay, let's go forward. How fast do we go forward here? 5.86 meters per second, almost the same. We're gonna go out. We're just sitting here, and remember the other one, the Feimi Mini3, kind of had some blockage at about the 500 meter mark. Okay, so we're gonna aim for that there, which is where we aimed at before. When we get there, we're gonna go to the road that's up in the middle there a bit. So yeah, we just kept on going, and well, we've got red blockages already. We had a red thing, but we've moved the antenna up a little bit. I still haven't taken the sticker off of the antenna thing here. But yeah, the Atom 2, the more I fly it, I am enjoying it. I'm getting more used to this controller. It was big and bulky before. Now it's I'm not too. I don't not like it. If that makes any sense. We're out about, but I can't read. Jeepers, 400 meters. Very hard to read. And yes, even though the screen is pretty bright, it's hard to read the telemetry when it's in the sky. If we bring that telemetry down a little bit, the other way, you can see, get the blue sky there at the third marks. Okay, but I like it just about a little bit up there. There we go. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see how much we're up. 600 meters. Okay, so we're gonna turn it towards that. There we go. Turn it towards that little road there in the middle, and we'll go out and we'll see what happens with it. Yeah. See, oh, red mark there. There's a red mark in the RC, and we're out at 700. Okay, but I haven't seen any breakup in FPV yet. So the clouds have come in. Oh, there you go. Look, confirm. See if we can go further. Yes, we can. We're still moving a bit. There we go. And I will say that the little map actually works. So there you go. And it's still going, still going. We have 2 bars. Oh, now we have 3 bars. Yeah, it's that gravel pit. The gravel pit really sends off some bad vibes, some interference and stuff. So there you go. So we're out at 920. So there you go. And we're full bars again. So once you get past that gravel pit, it seems to be okay. A lot better anyway. So yeah, this does have better range because now we've hit the 1 kilometer mark. Yeah. So it does go farther. So there we go. So let's bring it home. Push the button.
Return.
There you go. And it's returning. I did all the updates. There was an update to the app. That was about it. Nothing special. Nothing. Just said fixed known issues, whatever. Not a heck of a lot. There was an update to the Atom 1, which was supposed to enhance user experience and the gimbal and stuff like that. I didn't notice anything different. They just don't tell you what they try to fix. That's the only thing. So it's coming back, and yeah. So it got out over 1 kilometer, which in this area going that way where I am is incredible. And we're going to come back. Now, what else is there? Comparing this to the Feimi Mini3, I'm not really one for the gimmicks. I really do like the waypoint mission, if they have one coming for this, which they say they do in the 3rd quarter of 2025. But other than that, I'm not that bothered it doesn't have 4K 60. And boy, those trucks are noisy. The other thing is this has 8K photo, which, yeah, okay, but it's just interpreted as 8K. Anything over 12 is a bonus, I guess. But it does pretty good. It does have some really good things going for it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on with the controller that you can do things with and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's really amazing. If you go into the oh, I hear it. There it is. And where is it now? Is it going to turn? There it is. So it's right above us somewhere.
Landing.
So let's stop that because we don't want it to land where we don't want it. In video mode, and we're going to go forward in this way so I can pick it up when it goes past me. There it is. It flies wonderfully. It really does. Turn around and come down. It's doing a fine job. Oh, I'm losing it here. And down. And there we go. Let's have a look at that. Down a bit. There you go. That's pretty darn stable. Very stable. This puppy, that's Penny, and Chewy's behind me. There we go. Okay, let me grab it, then we'll come back and we'll close it all out. And there we have it. We have the Feimi Mini3 and the Potensic Atom 2. Within 1 gram of each other as far as weight goes, all sub 250 gram drones, 4K 30. We test them at 1080p at 60 frames per second. See how they come out that way? Okay, they both fly great. The Potensic has a slight edge over hoverability, and handling I thought was a little smoother. The camera on the Fimi has a few little extra options here and there, but they did open this one up to give you the options for shutters and ISOs, EVs, and white balance, etc., etc. It does have JPEG and RAW in photos, and it does have an 8K photo capability and the 48 megapixel capability. So they're pretty compatible all across the board. Same range-ish, supposedly, perfect conditions, no winds, sea level, etc., no obstructions or interference. They both rank between 8 and 10 kilometers, so you're never going to get that because the battery won't last that long. They're both around the half-hour mark or so for flying. They're both USB-C charging. It's great. They both have proprietary cables. This is more in line with the Fimi X8 SE controller, but it does have a lot of finicky stuff you can customize and click buttons and do all kinds of stuff. I don't do that. On mine, I think I have, the one click I have is for putting the camera down and up again. 2 clicks is for portrait mode. I have one for speed and one double click for cruise control. And that's about it. You can do all kinds of customizations with it. There you go. The Fimi one is a lot smaller in the hand, more portable. It's more compact, obviously, but if you put them in a case, you're just going to grab the case and go. A lot of people have different cases for the Potensic Atoms, but I find that the box it's in is a great case. I don't need to buy another case. It just fits everything I need. Away I go. If you have the combo kit, maybe the box isn't the best thing. You need a satchel type of a pursey thing, whatever. I don't know what they are. I don't like them anyway. You know, those bag things, I don't like them. But there you go. Yeah, the Feimi Mini3 and the Atom 2, great little drones. Which one did you like better? Okay, they're both pretty well identical, the same price, under $300 currently. Okay, so depends what you want. Big plus on this, the Atom, customer service and readily available on Amazon. And I tell everybody this, if you're not too sure about a drone, or you're just getting into the market, buy from Amazon. Take it out in a controlled environment, get used to it, not near any trees or anything, just to get the feel of it. You've got a couple of weeks, you can try it out. If it's not what you want, or you want something better or more, you can pack it up just like brand new and send it back. They refurbish it and send it back out again. Okay, so it's a great deal that way. Okay, the other one is Costco. Costco, I doubt they even open up the boxes anymore. But anyway, 2 great little drones. Little differences in the features, little differences in performance, but what's the quality of the video like? Okay? You tell me. Take care. Remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me a coffee, or buy a drone. Bye now.